Nobita was not only slow and lazy, he did everything a beat behind everyone else. At lunchtime, the whole class had to wait for him to arrive before they could start eating. By the time he finished, the others were already done, and the lunch break was over. John and Sunio invited him to play ball, but as soon as he got home, his mom caught him and made him do his homework. He opened his textbook but couldn't even find which problems had been assigned. Outside the window, Sunio called out to him. Nobita opened the window and said he hadn't finished his homework yet, so John and Sunio turned around and left without another word. Nobita burst into tears, knowing that by the time he finished his homework, it would already be dark, so doremon pulled out the quick wind key. Nobita took one look and saw that it had to be wound onto his rear end. He flatly refused. Doremon had no choice but to test it on Nobita's dad, who was still sleeping. After winding him up, Dad's body started moving on its own, running hundreds of laps around the yard until he crashed into the fence and stopped. Then Doremon wound Nobita up. Nobita suddenly felt full of energy. He sat down at his desk, finished his homework in a flash, and dashed off toward the baseball field like the wind. By the time he reached the field, the game was almost over, and John's team was trailing by a lot. Nobita begged and pleaded to get in the game, but the opposing team, knowing his usual slowpoke nature, were secretly amused. The pitcher threw a ball, and Nobita swung with all his might but didn't even graze the leather. Doremon quickly wound him a few more turns. Nobita sped up, and though his brain still couldn't keep up, with some guidance he finally managed to hit the ball. He ran all the bases on his own 2 legs, leading John's team to a comeback victory. Back home, his mom had made sukiyaki. Nobita's mouth watered, and he reached for his chopsticks first, but the key hadn't been removed yet. In just a few seconds, he had cleaned out the entire pot.